This video was sponsored by all of the fantastic backers over at Patreon. Check the link out in the description or go to patreon.com/stuffplus to find out more. Generic greetings and welcome back to Stellaris once again. In the previous episode, war, but not one we expected to fight. One of our Federation members decided that the Mirian conglomerate needed to get taken down a peg or two, and as you can see, they've only got two directly colonized systems and one's been split off there, so yeah, I don't think they are long for this galaxy. They'll be absorbed at some point in the future. We also had another member join our alliance, our Federation. This is the Holy Nation. I think that's the only way to pronounce it. And they joined, and as you can see, if we go to Unions map mode, we control about 2/3 of the galaxy now. So really the main thing to worry about, what we should be thinking ahead for really, is either the endgame events, so things like interstellar aliens, the maybe machine uprising, if that's even possible now, because I don't think there's anyone on here. Things like that, or it would probably be one of these nations here. So these stagnant ascendancies. We've got militant isolationists, and we've got the enigmatic observers, and one of those could come to life and trigger a war in heaven. But we'll see how that one goes. We have enough influence really to do whatever we need. As you can see, we've got consecrated worlds on all of these, apart from that one because it's run out. So we will go ahead and do that. That's why I checked that there. We've got a fleet which is 48k. Plus or minus a bit of change there. We're still building up, and also we managed to knack this dreadnought. So as you can see, disabled dreadnought, it's not doing too well, you know, as denoted by the massive debris field around it, but we are trying to rebuild it, so hopefully we'll get that done. Either way, let's unpause it and we'll see how far we get. So we'll go to fast speed there, we'll go over to spaceport, and we're going to start building some more battleships because, well, why wouldn't we? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there we are. We've got 360 naval capacity. Sorry, that's our current naval size. Our capacity is 566, so yeah, quite well. If we go over to Unity, you can see we've got all of the trees, almost all of the trees done. We've got protection racket to do in the domination tree, and then we're completely done on all of the unit trees. All of them completely done. We've currently got one Ascension perk left, and we will do that when we know what we're facing. So if we get Fallen Empire Awaken or whatever, so it'll be Awaken Empire technically, we'll have to do the Galactic Contender, Defender of the Galaxy if we the endgame crisis things activate and stuff. I don't think we're going to go for something like a mega structure or anything like that. I don't think we really need to bother with that one. I'm just going to mark. I was going to mark that one as one of their systems, but quite frankly it's living metal, so no, I don't think that would be a good choice. Currently got enough energy to do really whatever we need to. Let's talk the Arctis Enclave there. Do we want to become their patron, which increases monthly unity and opinion? It's 4,000 NG, maybe not. We organise a festival, we could do, which increases happiness and growth speed across the world. That might be quite useful because we do have some of these here which we've recently taken. You can see this was originally some other guy's home system, but actually they seem to be okay now. They're fairly happy. Oh, that's good. That's fine. So I'll go for solar panel network on that one, and it looks like they're not really bothered about doing any of these, which is quite annoying. They should really put solar panel network on there. This is where the AI controlling sectors is still a bit iffy. Actually, that one's got a solar panel. The other one hasn't. Anyway, so ships have been improved. We're on to 52k worth of fleet power, which is very, very good indeed. In terms of who we can go to war with, we can't go to war against Quap and Jaxi, but it looks like they're in a federation anyway with the Natraxi and the Miriam. So essentially it's this one. Hang on, no, the Miriam. Oh, those guys up there. So is it these guys, the bonded merchants that are not in a federation? They're not, no. They're not in a federation with anybody. They don't really care. I'm guessing that guy and that guy are the same. They just split off. I think so. Yeah, I think so. That's all it was. Anyway, not really going to worry too much about that one. In terms of our ground forces, what have we got? We've also got, what's that? A science ship. We should probably bring that back over. We don't need it there. We've got 2 transport fleets. This is the Psionic Army, yep, and then we got a standard transport fleet, have we? Yes, we have, which is on the ground, which is also Psionic Army. Okay, so we've got 2 Psionic Armies. That's quite good. Just double check, make sure they've got the upgrades. Not that I'm too worried about it. There we go. Psionic Side Warriors, yeah, I'll put that in there, and that one's done, and that one isn't done, so just a quick upgrade. Job done. And that'll be removed when the latest patch comes out, which has been announced for the 22nd of February. So we need to get this done before then. So we've got about a month, so we should be okay. I don't think there's going to be any major problems there. So what I'm going to do is just check our worlds, see where we've got a lot of research. That's quite good. That's not bad. That's even better. That's not very good. That's garbage. That's not too good. Not too bad, and ooh, very good in fact. Although, which is better, that one or that one? 2, 4, 5, 57. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, it's neither here nor there. Okay. So because you're close to G star, you can go there instead. There we go. Assist research. So we can vote someone in. Who would we want to vote in, actually? Or rather, not vote in, it's support. It is different. Happiness increased, spaceport build cost reduction, psychic. They're all going to be psychic. Edict cost and duration. Ooh, that's quite good. But they are 81, so the chances of them going for another term are quite slim. Although, to be fair, we do have a lot of the expansion stuff now for how long they can live. So that might be okay. Repairing the Dreadnought, as you can see, is currently 14 months there. Got a little bit longer to do. Although it's not going up. Let's speed up to max speed. There we go. So it looks like they've been re-elected. Jürgen Schäfer. That's fine. Just want to double check as well in planets and sectors. Yes, we do still have someone governing the sector there. Gonna pause a second because there's now a war. Okay, so it looks like oh dear, the Fallen Empire has just gone to war with us. And what they want to do is cleanse that and humiliate them. Quite frankly. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not going to stop him. And I also don't know how they managed to do that. What's that? It's a fortress, right? So this guy's managed to take that, yet there's a fortress above it. I don't know how that's happened. Either way, this guy in terms of fleet is, well, he's got lots of fortresses, fortresses. He's got lots of fortress. And quite frankly, I can't deal with either of them. I could probably deal with one or two. I certainly cannot deal with the amount that he'll have. Of fleet, rather. So I'm not even going to try and bother. The problem is that we could lose our fleet. Or rather, we could lose some space. Because the AI is not... It's not unknown for the AI to not just go for their objectives, but also go, right, well, I'm going to send just a random raiding party out, but the raiding party will be like 200,000. Actually, no, it's still a Fallen Empire, so it might be 50k. But it's got vastly superior technology, overwhelming, in fact. A new presence in the Shroud. Changes come over the Quabbin Jacksons in our Empire. Faint ripple in the Shroud, now as if they were vibrating to a level. They all feel it. Quabbin Jacksons are on the verge of developing psionic abilities. Ah. I will say they are living in our empire. Oh, right, unlock their potential. That's fine. If they're living within our empire, yes, then by all means. Right, so as you can see, there's a stream of stuff going down there. Well, you know what? If this is happening, well, we might as well go for it. We might as well go for it. There's a big stream of ship. If we can actually take them down, then that might be of note. What does this guy want back? He's said he wants to give me humiliate, so I'll get some influence that I don't really care about. Stop atrocities on the Myrian conglomerate. Oh, these have got atrocities. What atrocities? Oh, they have. Oh, right, they're allowing slavery. Right, okay. And this guy is going to take all their planets. Really? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's what they're wanting. I find that extremely difficult to believe. But let's just see what happens. It looks like he's going in. He's going for it. Look at this. And they're just going to keep jumping. Where are they jumping to? Special project complete. Oh, special project is completerated. Dreadnought. There it is. We have a dreadnought. It's not very good, but it's a dreadnought. Right, we'll bring it back. You can't upgrade the dreadnought. You can't do anything else to it. It's just there. But, you know, it is what it is, which is cool. We do have a dreadnought now. Unpausing it here. Are they going to go for their homeworld? Oh my good grief, there are. And there's their fleet. Yeah. 76k. What a surprise. He's ran off. Right, can we not wave into this, please, guys? It would be very dandy if we didn't lose all of our fleet. Oh my good grief, the AI is going full derp mode now. And is just going to wave in and lose their fleets. There's a trade. Star charts and minerals, that's for that guy. Yep, I will agree to that, no problem. We've also got access to Shroud, so we'll have a chat with Shroud. See what they're up to. Reach into Shroud. Oh, good grief. Okay. We're... This is bad. Actually, that's bad. What's that in the centre? I think it's just a glitch. I don't know what that is. It's right in the centre of the galaxy. We're looking down upon a galaxy far from above. Distance must be hundreds of thousands of light years. Without warning, the psionic current plunges down towards a myriad of stars in incredible speed. And it's the Mathin Forerunners, which are these guys over here. They are oblivious to our presence, and essentially, where current takes us to spire, though, wall after wall until we reach a meeting room. It's occupied by two Mathin, and in zero-gravity chairs, while conversing with each other in soft voices, we can reach into their minds and try and see what they're all like, what they're thinking, what they're all about. They are plus 40 with us, and oh, do we want to gamble? Medium chance. If it goes right, we might get some technology. If it goes wrong, they will not be happy. No, I'm going to chicken out. I'm chickening out. There's no way I want to annoy another one of these. Right, well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait for this guy's fleet to get absolutely decimated. I mean, I could go in and help him, but quite frankly, I don't want to lose all my fleet. Look, he's just going to keep jumping off and off and off. There's no point. 45k. It's not happening. No, it's not happening. Okay. And there is our last Ascension perk. There we go. I mean, I could go for Galactic Contender. Damage to fallen empires increased by 33%. We've got an event here, which is the Awakening. Under the guidance of the Conclave of Telepaths, Cop and Jacksons have developed a deeper connection with the Shroud than we could ever imagine, as if these powers were meant for them all along. Now they're claiming to be ready to unlock their full psionic potential. The Conclave is divided. Some are worried that the chances come too fast and their minds will be unstable. Others that say their newfound powers could go at their heads, but we don't. Straight now, we may never get another chance. So say they're ready, they'll gain the trait psionic. Say they're unworthy or it's too dangerous. You don't really want to rush into these things. Let's play it conservative. It's too dangerous, and we'll see what happens there. I've never actually gone through this process of integrating another empire's species into my own, and then have them develop psionic abilities. I've never had that happen. So that's an interesting one. I quite like that. Anyway, what I'm doing here is just building more battleships, as you can clearly see. Because it's all about the battleships here. And we're getting so much money anyway, minerals. It doesn't really matter. It matters not. Let's just double check the world, see if there's anything to upgrade. We did get... Oh yeah, there's one now. We did do a bit of a balance pass, doing some load balancing across the way, and if there was any place that was massively over-egging the... By the way, the reason I went all over there is because I was trying to get the energy bits first. Yeah, the thing is, I was trying to go do balance pass. If we had loads and loads of food, like, above what we need, then I was trying to fix that. As you can see, it's plus 37, so I still haven't managed to do it fully, but, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Just going to go down all these, see if we got some stuff going. Yeah, that's all fine. Spirits have guided us some new wisdom. That's army damage increase. We've got now habitability modification, which is useful for... I think it's altering... Allows users to change the preferred planet type. Yeah, it's not something we need. We've got leader enhancement, selected lineage. So while it's active, a leader cap increased by +1. Leader recruitment cost double, but leader lifespan is increased by 10 years. I think we'll go for that one. That might be useful for us. So we've got ships streaming towards my fleet here. Their fleet doesn't seem to be hanging around for whatever reason their home system, and I don't know where it is. I really don't know where it is. And that's worrying. That is worrying. Currently got 77 fleet. As you can see, every single fight that this guy has attempted, he's lost. So, can we give that in, please? Can we offer white peace? I'm up for white peace if this guy is, because quite honestly, if all he's asking for is just to get out of his space. That's all he's saying. Cleanse the planet. You're not allowed it. Keep away from us. That's all this guy is wanting. That's all he's wanting. Although he is fanatic xenophobe, so quite frankly, I'm not too bothered if we do give him a good kicking. But it looks like the AI has pulled the trigger a bit too early. It's now streaming all of its fleet back to its space. Now the thing is, if he comes towards me through this system, I am not going to do too well. I'm at 77k. You know, I'm a contender. I don't think it's going to go too well. So I'm just going to keep building battleships until we hit our cap, which quite frankly will be very close to this. There's a new resource, which is strategic resource, neutronium ore, armor increased by 20% across the entire nation. Oh, there's a nice thing. Physics research. That's dark matter drawing, but it's also 14,000 research. So maybe I'm going to go for some of these ones that are par research. We've got plasma throws, disruptors, ion disruptors. I'll go for ion disruptors because it's quite easy to do. If we just check our strategic resources, we sadly did not find that thing that we wanted, but hey-ho. Borders are closed to the Quap and Jaxi, so they now are able to, yeah, go to war with us. Very much doubt that that's going to happen, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what they do. The Equiptum Star Sovereignty is entered into a migration treaty. Okay, that's fine. Looks like there's another set of fleets coming down. As you can see, they're streaming in with an alliance fleet and other such things. Now, if we can go follow them, we should be okay. The problem is that I want to follow the biggest fleet, which is technically the one that's already in. And again, he's engaging a 76k fleet, and he's not. He's going in half-cocked, essentially, because he hasn't got the huge fleet power of the rest of it. So look, the streaming fleet's in. 10k, 3k. So where's the rest? Like, I'm not gonna fling my fleet away if he keeps doing this. There's no point. There's Ion Disruptor. As well as, what else did we get? Oh, that leader enhancement. We're going to select research then. Leader lifespan 5 years with 26,000 cost. We're going to go for the capacity boosters rank 2, which is 14,000. That gives us similar thing to what we've just researched, but just better. We've got an arc emitter. Finally we got the arc emitter, which is an X weapon on the front of this thing. Going to go for that one, arc emitter. I don't think do we have cannons on the front of this thing? We do have a particle lance. Particle lance is good because it ignores 90% of armor. I prefer the arc emitter because it just does 50% damage. Like, if you just check the research, it is ignores 100% of armor and 100% of shields. It just goes bang, there's some amount of damage, deal with it. So it's better for the sort of catch-all scenario, essentially. Anyway, so where's this guy's fleet? 31k in there, and 10k in there. 31k plus my 80k. I'm going to go back and upgrade because, quite frankly, I'm not going to go in when he's doing all that. He's just waving in, that's the problem.
Incoming transmission.
This is the Sathid Union. They want... Oh, they want migration treaty. Yeah, no problem. We've been setting that going for a while now. That's okay. Bit more upgrades to be had there. Minus 52 energy, not great. Let me just go to the trader and say trade for energy credits. And 1, 2. There we go. That'll keep our fleet flying for some time. Gonna bring that down to there. Oh, oh dear. Right. This is what I was saying about raiding. So this is the Fallen Empire, and he's managed to, well, for whatever reason, he started to come this way. I could run off, but quite frankly, because there's a 27k there, actually, it's going to be destroyed very quickly. I'm going to try and see, well, try and do something about it. I have them in the side. Their shields are going down. And I've got a lot of battleships, so I might be able to really give them a good kicking at range. So they're on 60k. Escort's going down very fast. I am losing, at the moment, nothing. They're down to 53k, 52, going down. I've dropped about a k. However, their escorts are getting absolutely pounded. They've run off. Oh! Fleet power is inferior. Attack. Transport fleet. Go there. Almost as important, if not even more important, this science ship. Research project and system. There's debris. So we did manage to hit them there. That worked out. Right, okay. Okay. Let's push forward. We've dealt a sizable blow to their fleet. I didn't expect that. And I'm gonna take this opportunity to push forward. My fleet is damaged, but I've got living metal. I repair. So here we go. Heretic fleet engaged. It is their transport fleet. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to jump on. Now, I am now the leader of the Generi League. I'm going to tell that to get upgraded. Attack. I could still lose this easily. Easily lose this. If they jump in the back, and because I'm mainly a long range fleet. Got lots of missile, long range lasers, I think. Oh god, actually, I take it back. We're all over the place. We've got disruptors, medium lasers, plasma cannons. We're all over the place. Okay, fine. Transmission. Pious Zanami commonality wants. No. I'm only going to be accepting. Is that the fleet? It is the landing fleet.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
I'm only going to be accepting the migration treaty form things I'm going to try and integrate, or smaller ones, I think. There is mega engineering completed, so we might start going for the other one. I know I said earlier that we're not going to, but we'll see how it goes. We've got advanced railguns, half research, same as whirlwind missiles. We'll go for whirlwind missiles because I think we're packing some of those anyway, so if we can get tier 2 it might be worth it. So as you can see, their fleet's in here, so we've got this space station to deal with. Actually, it's a fortress, it's not a space station. That's now dealt with, so we're going to turn towards their fleet. So it's going to be 72k versus nothing because it's just ran off. That's even better. So we're going to enter the orbit of Muffrid 3. We're also going to get that science ship down to get that research projects and system. There we are. And I will make sure it is on passive so it's not going to run away. So, bombing this planet. As you can see, they've got some garrison troops, but I don't know how good or bad they are. We will find out in but a moment. Let's land armies, and here we go. There's trade deal. Someone wants a research agreements. That's a coalition of Onothania, which is that guy for 25 years. Yeah, to be honest, we're gonna have to throw in big style with the Federation win. Champions making planetfall. There's the Psychor going. That looks like a world taken to me. Yep, that's broken the backs. That's fine. Okay, that's gone. We now have a world. 33% war score. So what I'm going to do, go down, take this next planet. Should be quite easy, one would hope. Going to wait until this scout ship finishes this off, though, because if their fleet turns up, I don't want to have to run it off. All of these I want to meet back up and then upgrade, because they're all over the place. You see, this is the Federation putting fleets together and not combining it, sadly. They could still do a blitz attack on me, by the way, because I've only got a 7.7k space station. Just to put it in perspective, 7.7 garbage. But we can upgrade it, which we should have done for a long time ago. Well, we haven't. And how long that's going to take? Doesn't tell me. Okay. How's that scanning of debris? That's okay. Probably going to send this off now. Let's go.
Debris analyzed.
There's one bit of debris analysed. We haven't actually got a leader on this one, so we'll recruit another leader. Oh, there, straight away, right at the top. Army damage on attack. Yep, that's the one we want. Because we don't do defensive armies around here. Well, we do, but they're just on the planet. And we don't put generals on planets. Actually, can you put general on planets? That's a thing. I didn't know. I don't know if you can. Either way, we've jumped in. As you can see, going to attack this guy over here. Straight away, he's got a fleet running off. Transport fleet. It's just the hybrid Stark army. It's not great. This is only a spaceport. This will go down very quickly. Then obviously we've got the main one to fight, which is the fortress. That's going to be the big one. Looks like we've got hostile fleets present. Oh. Yep, he's got a hostile fleet present, and it's coming straight for my science ship. So I'm going to tell them to go away. Move there, please. Run off. You can siege that all you want. I'm not really too bothered. I'll come back for you in a moment. Enter orbit. You can see the guns charging up. That's the particle lancers, and zap! Bloody hell! I tell you what, though, there's still a tough nut to crack. That one, it really is. I mean, we've lost some ships. How many ships have we lost, actually? Let's have a look, shall we? Actually, we can't because we're in combat, so we can't see that. Either way, that one is gone. Bit of debris. Research project. You enter orbit. And Shroud. Hi, Shroud. Let's talk to Zero Cobb first. I would like to trade for energy. 1, 2. Shroud. So, reach into the Shroud. There we go. A flock of spirits glowing with dazzling colours that do not exist in normal space dance around us for several years. Several hours before several years. How long we're in here. As we venture deeper into the Shroud. So, we can either say increase research speed, ethics attractiveness, or shield strength. We're going to go for research speed. Boom, bestowed. Job done. Which is 20% research speed. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Not bad at all. Excellent. Okay, our fleet. What have we lost? We've got... Ah, yeah. So we got cruisers. We've lost all of our destroyers. What a surprise. It's not a surprise at all. We knew that was going to be the main thing. Right, so it looks like sieging is done. We're going to land here. And then we should be able to take this world. Looks like it's got about the same defensive forces as the last planet. And, yep, that's already gone. Nothing to worry about there. Right, let's attack his main force there. So there we go. 50% war score. This guy will accept a partial surrender. Quite frankly, I don't want that. I want to take his fleet out, and then I want to go for his home system. Home system will be a tough nut to crack. Don't know if I'll be able to do it, actually. Really, really unsure whether I'll be able to do that. Simply because of the amount of them. They've just got so much stuff. Although the Federation was doing quite well. And the only reason it stopped is because it was getting sledged by this fleet. The fleet that I'm now about to attack with long-range particle lancers. So here we go. There's a pile of... That's fighters out there. There's my shots going out as well. They have escorts which are going down left, right and centre. Oh my good grief, they're getting absolutely chopped to bits. Now it's the battle cruisers. This is where the fight begins, really. Nah, they've gone again. I'm losing bits and bobs, but nothing to worry about. Okay. So what I'll do, quite frankly, is I'm going to go and upgrade, and then I'll come back. The question is, do I want to build any more cruisers? I don't think I do. I think I'm completely content just building battleships. Battleships are doing the job. And they're not getting destroyed immediately. That's the problem. That's the problem, is they're getting destroyed. There's new wisdom, whirlwind missiles, that's good. We've also got, all sorts of stuff. Look at all this stuff that's been power research. Neutronium armor, that's good. That's the top armor in the game there. Flak batteries, neutronium armor, because that's just fleet-wide. Excellent, we'll have that. Right. Gonna bring the fleet back there. So we're upgrading our fleet in Wertheim, or Wertham. Once that's done, we'll pull it back to Mirror, Rainbow Six Siege Operator, and then we will get the rest of the fleet down. Yeah. So there is something we can activate, which I'll do in a moment. A Xenomorph Army, don't fancy that. Clone Commandos, no. Habitability, maybe. Edict Duration, that's good. Let's just go for the... Do I really want Clone Commandos? No. Nor do I want Xeno Cavalry or Xenomorph Army. Habitability modification, we'll go for that one. We'll also go to Policies and Edicts. And we've got the Grand Fleet on. We'll also go for... I would like to go for capacity boosters, but I can't. So I can go for natural selection or selected lineages, which is careful reproduction planning should be incentivized, less waste valuable genetic legacies. So we got like, you know, blue bloods and stuff like that going through here. Anyway, we got leader level cap +1, lifespan +10, recruitment cost doubled, then capacity boosters, nothing to chance, and then you got DNA banks and stuff. Problem is, we're not a egalitarian. We don't have a egalitarian. It does not have fanatic egalitarian. Yeah, so we're egalitarian, so we can only go for selective lineages. So we'll do that. And yes, we can't alter it in the future until, well, 10 years have passed, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Right, so signed ship, that's done. I'm going to bring it back. That fleet is moving towards there. Should be done momentarily. And once momentary is done, upgrading. Why is it taking so long to upgrade? Oh, because it's still moving.
Our ships have been improved.
Yes, they have. Right, let's stream them back down here. You can see, look, a lot of fleet moving. They're all moving down here. It looks like they're... Oh my god, 19k. Is that all they've got left? And for 19k, to be fair, it's only 7 ships. 7 ships and it's 19k. They've got good ships. Don't knock what they've got, that's for sure. And they have got the whole force of this thing on there. See, I'm not really too mad about attacking this guy. I didn't really want to, but quite frankly, if he's happy with well, he's militant isolationist, fanatic xenophobe, and happy with the slavery thing, then no, not convinced that's a good idea. Anyway, let's go down to not his home system. Let's just go in the first one and we'll start giving that a good pounding. Actually, no, we can go here. We'll take that out first. And now, can we now upgrade our fleet? We can for 9. I'm not going to bother. It's only a tiny bit. So it looks like we're all streaming in together now.
Heretic station engaged.
There we go. See, they should now follow my fleet. Because I'm the leader, they should give preference to that. So some cruisers are getting hit. Quite frankly, though, it's almost nothing. That's gone. I'm going to go that way now. Do the same thing. We got a 50k strike force as well. We could do this. What I'm going to do is just use these 2 fleets to start punching holes in them. Looks like we're out of influence now. We've totally used that up. So let's just check. We've got Consecrate Worlds. Haven't got Unity. There's no point. We could go ahead, by the way, and remove a lot of these Unity buildings. But most of them not only produce Unity, but do something else. So that's why I'm not going to bother. Also, it's far too much work at this point in the game. What do I want to go for? Production targets. No, capacity overload, actually, on all of the worlds, because that increases our energy production, which is going to put it into the positives for the first time in quite some time. I mean, +6, and that was the wrong one anyway. And we're now on +10. There we go. Job done. And they all have Consecrate World. No, they don't. That one does not have Consecrate World. And I've spent up. Damn it. Typical. Anyway, we'll attack this. So 50% war score. Not bad. There's the neutronium armor. Top tier armor, I think. Apart from like any really rare stuff that we don't know about. Probably go for engineering facility, actually, because we should have really gone for that for quite some time. There's our sieging of their fortress. Look at that. Look at the stream of fighters and bombers and other things going in there. That isn't going to last long. It's a tough nut to crack, though. You can see the hull is slowly going down. One of the things they've announced with the latest patch coming on the 22nd is a better end readout screen, so you can actually see what's happened. Because at the moment, you really don't have much of a clue as to what the hell's gone on at times. So it'll just say, "Oh yeah, you've done stuff, things and that things." You know, yeah, you've done a bit of damage, but you don't really have a great idea exactly what's happened, which is not good. For some reason, this is only 8k, so they've only recently rebuilt that, I'm guessing. That must be a new thing there. Don't know why the strike force ain't going in. We're leaving the Federation fleet to deal with it, which is also comprised of mainly battleships. There we go. And we'll go over there. And we're just doing loads of research now. Loads of scanning, loads of research.
Debris analyzed.
And for that alone, it's worth it. Just keep smacking these down. This is the big fight, though. This is the one that I don't think I can win. His fleet is over here, though. 19k. So the question is, when do I jump in? Or do I not jump in?
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
There's Archimeter. Oh, right, okay. That settles it then. I'm not going to jump in now. I'm going to research a focused atom, Archimeter, which is the second one, and then tell both of these to go back and upgrade. Because, quite frankly, that is much better for taking these guys on.
Debris
And also, it looks
analyzed.
far cooler. Which is obviously the main point in all of this. And, oh, doesn't matter. War ended. So, that has happened. So, stop atrocities, seed planet, humiliate. Cool. We got that, I think. And seed planet. So, it looks like this guy has got one of his worlds. There you go. There's also been another world being taken over here. The core. They got their home system. My, oh my. Yeah, that guy's just increased in power by a lot. Look at this. Autonomous fabrications produces 12 energy. Dark matter power plant produces 15 energy. I mean, it's just huge. This planet alone is ready to riot, to be quite fair. But when it's not, that'll produce hundreds of energy. I mean, it's a 5x5. It's yeah. Anyway, so it looks like we had a victory there. Good. Right, let's get everything back to, well, G Colony 1 and get that upgraded and repaired. But that was a fight I didn't expect to have to fight. Not that I'm too worried.
The spirits
But
have
yeah,
granted
that
us
happened.
new wisdom.
Habitability modification. Oh, Ascension perk +1. Yeah, we'll go straight for that one. Is that another war? Okay, so the Zanami, who are pretty much just there going, motherland, attack everything! It just and now wanting to seed planet the Democratic Sathid Union. Oh, really? Oh, they were okay, I thought. Oh, sorry, no. The Democrat, yeah. They would get, sorry, being confused, they would get that. That's fine. I was going to say, what's happening there? Liberate planet over there. Pirate Tsunami will get Roskin. Well, there. And I'll get Liberate planet. That one there. That's fine with me. Okay, everybody's going to get everything, and quite frankly, I'm going to accept it because, you know what? We might as well. Okay. More attacking then, please. Let's go. Actually, no, upgrade first. Upgrade first. Get your big fleets sorted. Well, I did not think that we'd have won that. I thought we could stalemate it off until it just ends, but it did not work out that way. And quite frankly, I'm glad.
Our ships have been improved.
Ships have been improved, and we're now on to, oh my good grief. Our fleet power is 109k. Well then, I guess that means it's not big enough. Let's pause it for a second while I build more battleships and also find out where we've just engaged a fleet at. Right, where have we engaged a fleet at? Huh. What have I got? Oh, that's my... I'm going to say that's the one I've just put in there. Okay. Send those in. Transport fleet. Enter orbit. Bring the other one up. Embark all. Send them down here. Job done. So we still haven't bothered with these ascension perks.
System survey complete.
Don't know if we're going to. Yet. We've still got a couple. Got 2 more to go and we're researching another one. Defender of the Galaxy almost certainly is what we'll be going for. Galactic Contender. Don't really need it anymore. There's one Fallen Empire pretty much dead. The other one, don't know too much about that one. We do get Galactic Wonders though, which will unlock a megastructure, Century Ray, Science Nexus, and Dyson Sphere. Yeah, we've got so much energy output and mineral output that we could build these things. So I think that'll be a nice touch if we do that. So let's see what happens. So we're going to take over this system here. We're going to go towards its home system. Quite frankly, I could split this off into 2 fleets.
May the spirits protect them.
I could easily go for 2 fleets.
A heathen planet, anomaly found.
Anomaly found, eh?
Construction complete.
Yeah, I could easily go for a split there, but I'm not going to bother. So, we've taken this world. And we're going to start assaulting here. It's all about the Quap and Jaxi assaults here. Do I want to split this? Oh, I really need to, don't I? There's no reason in keeping this together, honestly. He's not got anything that can oppose these fleets anywhere. We can have another chat with Shroud, see what Shroud's up to. Small flickering star materializes in the Shroud, flies past incredible speed for a second, reveals itself as an alien ship with unknown configuration. Can it be? Possibly just psychically enter the Shroud and then emerge somewhere in an entirely normal space. Let's go for linger a while, medium chance of success. Psionic jump drives, yes! Yeah, another flickering suddenly appears. The time we are ready, indeed an alien ship unlike any that has ever been seen in our galaxy, flies past us. We feel the mind glow of its crew and their secrets are ours. Psionic jump drive. Tech research again for psionic jump drive. Excellent.
System survey complete.
Excellent. The Sathir. Another species in our nation, the Sathirs are beginning to manifest latent psionic abilities. Yes, we will try and unlock their potential. Good. Right, so we're attacking from this side, we're attacking from this side. Yeah, this shouldn't take too long. Land. I mean,
Our champions are making
look at that. We've
May the spirits protect them.
Oh dear. Right. I was going to say that this war might end the Quap and Jaxi, but this is more important. So, it began as a subtle shift in Mathin behaviour. Mathin's been these guys. Scattered reports of their ships, once rarely seen outside their own space, now being spotted in remote systems all across the galaxy. Highly advanced scouting vessels, visiting ancient ruined worlds, refusing all hails and fleeing when attacked. Their purpose and mission unknown until now. We know that the Mathin are repairing, covering databanks and surveying beacons, and automated scouting posts left behind when they retreated to their present borders, gathering information for their return to the galactic stage. The Mathin space. Fleets gathering, armies are being mustered, and ancient factories brought to life for the first time in an age. The Mathin arbitrators are looking forward beyond their borders and towards the galaxy at large. As their decaying shipyards are repaired and refitted, and the dormant systems of Titan foundries come online, the rest of the galaxy is left with only one question. Who will this once sleeping giants target first in their quest for reclaiming age-old glory? Giants in the playground. Which is basically what John Sheridan said. Like giants in the playground. And yeah, we have now this guy, Awakened Ascendancy. Plus 40, Fanatic Xenophile. They might get on with us. It depends what they want. It really depends on what they want. Who are they most likely to attack? Not the peaceful not the peaceful traders. I don't know. We'll have to see. That's something that we'll find out in a moment, won't we? Anyway, send that fleet over there. Pause it. Send this fleet down to there. Might as well. So, I mean, this war's over. There's nothing that they can do to stop this, really. And quite frankly, once I've done my part, I might just move on. Like, I'm not really too bothered about holding up. Although, there is a big fleet just turned up there. And I can't now bring my force off the planet, which is quite annoying. I can, however, turn it round. It's only one jump away. Shouldn't take too long. So that is in here. Yes, it is. Enter orbit. So, they've got a 3.6k fleet, 2.7, and we're engaging the world over there. Because of course we are. Invasion here. Ah, they're invading. And they're trying to attack my Psi Warriors. And they're probably going to do a good job of it as well. Very well done. They had huge transport fleets. And they've taken out my Psi Corps. I'll give them that. Well done. I mean, their fleet in space is going to pay the price for it. And they're going to be stuck in space. Sorry, on that planet. They can't get back into space anymore. Because I'm just going to bombard it again. They ran off as well.
Our champions are making planetfall. May
Yes,
the
they are.
spirits protect them. Our champions have secured a heathen
That didn't
planet.
take too long, did it? Taking this one over. Yes, well done to them. They managed to take that out. So, Strike Force Medusa. Just attack this guy's home planet if you would be so kind as to do so.
System survey complete.
So, I've got one transport fleet left. Be able to attack here. Let's keep an eye on this guy's space. Doesn't seem to be growing, as far as I can tell. So we might have a problem with attacking that world now, because we're losing out on Psi Corps. So Psionic Army and Psionic Generi, which is the best? Technically the Sathids, or the Neo Sathid. Yeah, it's better. So we're going to build ones with Neo Sathid. We'll recruit them from Neo Sathid. Assuming I can, you understand. Let me just having a look around, see what shishdoms we've got with a military academy on it. I can only build 4 on that one. How many did you go there for? That's fine. Right. Sword. I'm just going to land these early. Because quite frankly, there's no reason why I can't.
Our champions are making
I don't know.
May the spirits protect them.
That's the Psionic Sathid force. Which
Our champions
I'm going to
have
say too
secured
dangerous
a
because it...
heathen planet.
Be honest, I'm chickening out on it. Where do I want to jump to? Just jump down there, I guess. Embark all. We'll have to send this army over there.
Incoming transmission.
Migration treaty with the coalition. Yes, I guess so. So, let's see if we can take that back. It's going to be a tough note. Just going to keep jumping around, smashing stuff up, I think. And looks like this guy thought it was a great idea to attack that. Actually, what is our military station size now? Still only 7k. It's not a really big one, I guess. That's the main problem with it. Oh, is that a transport fleet? It is. That's a huge transport fleet. And I've just engaged it. Perfect. That's what we want. I was going to say I won't be able to take it out very well because I've only got a lot of battleships, but this isn't the case. I've got some cruisers there as well. You can see most of the shots are missing, but when they hit like a freight train. Don't know where that guy's jumping in. Oh, jumping in back there. Oh, well, I might as well follow him then.
Our champions have secured a heathen planet.
Looks like we've taken this back out. We've got that. That's excellent. That's what we wanted to see. Go over to this place then. We've also got a lot of science ships that we should sort of research projects in system and do all of that. Which we'll do now. Get the ships back up. Get them back in here. Actually, you attack that one first. Enter orbit. So I don't know what happened to their fleet, but I have a feeling it wasn't good. %48 war score. Jumped in here on the last part of their fleet that survived. Yeah, that's going to be gone. No competition there. That's one of the downsides when you've got this magnet with the FTL inhibitor. You jump into that area. So if I jumped in normally, I'd be in this corner and he'd have time to turn his fleet off and run away. But because it was right next to it, not a chance. Just immediately gone and wiped out. Which is, I wouldn't say a problem. It's just the way the game is. So
Our champions are making planetfall.
yes, we are making planetfall.
May the spirits protect them.
We shouldn't have any problems finishing that off. No, not a problem at
Our
all.
champions have secured a heathen planet.
61% war score here. No real issues to mention. Lots of debris. I wonder what else has been taken by other people. Not a lot,
Spirits have granted
quite
us
frankly.
new wisdom.
There's engineering facility 3 and 4, which is useful. We're going to start going for... We're probably going to get rid of some of this stuff that's in the bottom bit there. Go around now. Obviously upgrade these. We'll have to do this twice because you can't
System
double stack
survey
it to
complete.
go from 2 to 3 and then 3 to 4, sadly. But it is what it is. And I missed one out there. And we're sorted. So there is a signed ship here that's finished. We'll say you can go research projects and system. We've got some more landing to do here. How much have they got? They've got a little bit and some militia, so I'll wait. There's no rush here, is there really? Let's just take this out. Take the garrison out. I think they're changing fortifications as well in the latest patch. I don't know what it is, but I know they're changing it.
Our champions
That's
are
all I
making
know.
planetfall. May the spirits protect them. Construction complete.
So, you're not really sending things over there. Fleet combat there. Another one gone. I'm just sending stuff around to smash it up. I'm just going around smashing stuff up. It's a bit of a thuggish thing to do, I know, but that's what's happening. Thing is, they can only get in this way. Oh, no, actually, they can go around that way. But they seem to be steering fleets that way. So, I'm going to try and stop that. So, I'm just going to have my main fleet go down and attack. This guy's space, again, not really altering there. Fleet power is now superior, even though mine's gone up. So he is definitely building fleet. Probably 200k, probably stop on. 200k, 250, something like that. There's proton torpedoes. There's jump drive. It's not psionic, though. Or is that what it is? That might be psionic jump drive. Oh, don't really want to annoy the other guy. So let's just leave that well alone for now. Let's just see. Go there. Do we have any signed ships that are doing nothing? We do. And no automatic exploration to be done. In that case, go back and repair. What I'm worried about is this. If I lose that.
Debris
Because...
analyzed.
As I say it, it goes into his borders. That's what I was afraid of. I'm going to build a frontier post in this corner. Actually, you know what? I might just take it. It's a continental world. Ah, no, because I'm not continental. I am arid. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to terraform that to arid. Which will be 5k. Easily done. I can just transfer stuff over. But in the meantime, we are going to get our construction ship over there to do that. And then that should border push that bit. So we get... Ah, there you go, look. We've just got that back again. It's going to fluctuate between the two, you see. But I think getting that would finally put a nail. That'll nail it in, so we've actually done it. Increase armor. We still haven't got coil gun. Should we 7 months for coil gun too? No, let's not bother. Kinetic battery is useful. Stormfire battery. Advanced railgun. We'll go for that, I guess. So Federation leadership change. So that's a thing now.
Our ships have been improved.
80% war score here. Honestly, there's not much to do now. And there's not much to scan either. There's no real debris. Because I'm just sending, you know, half a ton worth of fleet around and, yeah, bullying them. They've lost the fight. It just depends on how long it takes them to throw the sponge in. I'm gonna go to the right here because this looks like it should have a frontier outpost somewhere, but I just don't know exactly where it is. So I might as well have a scout about and see what we can see. We'll go that away. Yes, they have. Thank you. And go to G colony. I think it's prime, is it? Or is it secondus? No, it's prime. Assist research. So it's still on minus energy, but enough positive to be okay there. Trade for energy. Trade a little bit. There we go. So, construction ship. Megastructures. As you can see, 10,000 to make a Dyson Sphere, Sentry Array, and Science Nexus. So, quickly run down them all. Dyson Sphere essentially encases a star and takes all the energy off it. For what we need, that actually be quite good because it generates a lot of energy. However, it's 10k to build the frame and then 50k for every bit you put on it. Sentry Array, it's 10k to build it, and what happens is when you first build it, you get like a little bit of... Basically, these lines here represent like what you can see, your scanners, your systems, I guess. And what that does is increase... It makes it a bit bigger, and then you go for the next version of it, which you can see there's many, many different hubs, and it gets bigger and bigger, and eventually you will be able to see everything. Across the entire galaxy, you'll just be able to see everything, and it's really, really good. Science Nexus just generates a boatload of science, as you can see there, look. So it produces 225, physics, society, and engineering. So it's very good. So yeah, I do need to probably go ahead and start thinking about building one of those. You can actually build more than one. Whether or not I do is really up for debate. Don't know whether I'm going to do that or not.
Non-believers are fighting amongst themselves.
There's a lot of fleet streaming around. That's what I thought might happen. The Mathin arbitrators are now attacking the Queptilium bonded merchants. This guy's plus 40 with us. But why is he negative with him? I don't know why. Oh! Well, that war, but only minus... That's interesting. Opinion is just 1. This is where the quirk of the Awakened Ascendancy comes in, because the thing is, he's at plus 40 with most of us, if not more. This guy's only at 1. But that still shouldn't trigger him to kick off. Okay, so that guy's dead then, quite frankly. Fleet power superior. Could go either way, actually. Interesting. Either way, I think that is a good place to pause it. We're going to leave it there. So overall, very unexpected. Didn't expect to attack this guy down the bottom, but as you can see, he's totally done in now. He's gone. He's gone. We will eventually declare war on him and finish him off. It would be nice for me to get a system because, as you can see, there's some of the systems are quite nice, although the main system, which is in here, the core and the boundary are quite good. What I might do is go ahead and when they declare war, I'm going to say no, I don't want that. But what I do want is to then, well, I'll say no, then I'll redeclare it saying I want these bits, and then they'll probably agree to it and I'll get boundary. I probably wish I'd have done the same with the car, but you know what, I'm not too greedy. I don't really want to take all that. We have totally gone for a Federation victory now, and as you can see, Union map mode, it's going quite well. Federation victory, if we go on to, where is it? In here, victory. Federation is, oh, we're almost there. Have 60% of habitable worlds. Well, once we take these bits, quite frankly, we might win that. This might be over very, very soon. 66 out of 73 planets acquired. I'm going to acquire another one down there. I could go for that one as well. This isn't going to take too long, I don't think. So that's probably the victory we're going to go for, which makes sense because, well, look at that. But this guy can be gone. He'll be taken out. And then this one here. And then, yeah, pretty much down here. Unless something really bad happens, like, well, the Mathin, for example, start to kick the crap out of everybody, which they've already begun to do. It's not us yet, but that doesn't mean they can't, you know, look towards us. Also, doesn't mean that we can't get an interstellar event or anything like that. And also, this guy, don't take this guy out of the running just yet. Although he's not built any more fleets, so maybe do. Either way, we'll see how it goes. As I've pointed out before, this is a Patreon directly sponsored video, so thank you very much for that. If you do pledge on Patreon, plus 10 generic approval / appreciation points, really helps the channel and myself out, and also allows us to do things like this, which are stupidly long and very, very niche, which not a lot of people watch, but the ones that do quite like it. So, you know, that's all good. Let me know what you would like to do when it comes to the Science Nexus, the Dyson Sphere, or the habitat, the mega structures essentially. Which one would you prefer to see first? I'm not ruling out more than one, but knowing where we are at this point in the game, we're probably only going to get one done, but even then, we might get the construction underway and then finish the game. But let me know what you would like to see first. I'm sort of leaning towards the Dyson Sphere, but that's one of the most expensive. Science Nexus is also really, really good, but then we've got most of the site. Don't really need one ideally in reality, but whatever. If you prefer to see one, let me know which one that preference would be anyway. Either way, hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.